All right, guys, we're here to Action TCG. We got Owen. Owen just barely missed Top Cut today, just slightly bubbled, but he had an absolutely fantastic deck that you guys are going to like. Owen, show him what you played today.
Sure. So I played Spellbook Dogmatika today. Judgment came back, so we're on this deck. So to start off, we play 3 Blue Boy. Obviously, you play this card. Card's crazy.
Oh, Ultimate Tournament.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There we go.
So you play 3 Blue Boy. Searcher for the deck. Starter.
Just zoom in on that first edition.
Oh yeah.
Just so you can see he's not.
Yeah. Don't look at this one though.
Oh no.
So it makes quick link plays. It helps you get into your Dogmatikas. So you just, absolutely have to play this card. And they can't respond to it if it's ulti. Next is going to be 3 Ecclesia. So Ecclesia, starter for the Dogmatika engine. You can special her and just go into your Link 2 play, which you really need to do a lot in this deck. And the Dogmatika cards are just good for simplified game states, which playing the spellbooks gets you into. Then you play 2 Floor, 1 Maximus. So you really need to put damage on the board with this deck. It's just a control deck. So having multiple fleur-de-lis for these multiple turn games you go into, 6-7 turns, having it as big 3k body, after its effect, being able to negate stuff non-targeting is huge. Maximus, not that good right now. They send Kick Close, send Garura, and you're cooked. So try not to activate this card and resolve it, but summon it. It's a good extender. In Game 2, Game 3, if you know they're not on tier or not on another deck that likes to send a Tiss, really good card to summon. So try not to search it, but if you do or you have it in your hands, it's a good enough card. For the other engines, I play 1 Souls, 1 Illusion. You're looking for cards that help you get into more spellbook cards, and you're looking for cards that just let you activate spells, but also progress your gameplay. Obviously we have ritual type cards that get us into Illusion, and then Souls is an extender into access code lines. Just give yourself some variety to kill, because you really need it in this deck, because a lot of times you just don't put damage down. Then of course 1 Jowgen for the last monster. They gave us back Judgment. That's on Konami. So this card's insane. He's a good normal summon sometimes to go second, because you have a really bad going second, and you just blow the board up of any special summon monsters. But honestly, guys, we're just Judgmenting this guy out, and we're sitting on him. The thing is, you can activate Spellbook of Fate, you can book him, and then you can start playing it on your turn and try to OTK. But he's so oppressive with Spellbook of Fate and Punishment. They can't get around him. It's just a really good card.
I've seen you just a few times today, and it went in your favor.
No. My issue, and the issue you guys might find, you might want to play 2 of this. I'm probably going to go play 2 of it. Is that you can potentially draw him off the Spellbook of Knowledge.
Yeah, that was
really not what you want to do.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. For the Spellbooks, you're going to play 3 Secrets and 2 Master. So obviously this is just like the searchers in the deck. Secret search Masters, and then Master search whatever you want, generally Knowledge. But yeah, you just want to start racking up spells with Judgment, try to get as many as you can, but you have to look at your play lines and make sure that you have the ability to go further into the Spellbook engine. Then you're going to play 2 Fate, 3 Knowledge. They're the best spellbook cards. Draw 2, either discard 1 from your hand or tribute one of the mini spellcasters you summon. And then Fate's just one of the best cards. It's just insane. Having the ability to return set spell traps to let you get a 3rd counter for Judgment's huge. Protecting Jowgen with it is massive. Just booking something. It has so much application, and there's so many ways you can play with the card. So you have to really play 2. They're kind of pricey right now with all the buyouts, but you really, really, really need to play more than 1 of that card. Spellbook of Judgment. It's obvious. The card's insane. They should have never brought it back, but they did, and so you can potentially take advantage of this. The card, you activate it on your turn if you feel like you have enough gas, or max C challenge them, activate it on your opponent's turn, and try to see how far they let you get. Thing is, this summons your Dogmatika cards, guys. So, you can summon Ecclesia, and then just start playing from there, and then add 4 or 5 Spellbook cards. So there's a lot you can do with Judgment. It's very versatile. In the new game, it's a little harder to get off. Ash is a card that handles it really easily. But better have it.
When it resolves, it resolves.
When it resolves,
yeah.
it resolves. Then we play 1 power, 1 wisdom, 1 eternity. That's it for the 1-of spellbooks. Power, just a good card. You know, helps you go for game sometimes because you really don't have the ability to get game often. And then the niche effect to add a spellbook card, really useful. Spellbook of Wisdom, one of the best cards in the deck. Just being able to flip it, make any of your spellcasters unaffected by spells traps, very good. Protect Jowgen, you know, they try to Sulic it, they think they have game, and then you just chain Wisdom and you laugh at them. You know, we play Wenda in this deck, so another card that you're going to want to protect with Wisdom. There's just so many applications for the card. And then Eternity, you know, it's a good card too.
Resources.
Yeah, it recycles resources. Honestly, most of the time it's just a 3rd card to activate. You know, all you want to do is activate 3 spells. It's all you care about.
Right.
But Eternity is good for like adding Judgment back. You know, it's at 1, it's not at 3, so you kind of have to play around that. So then we'll play 3 Nadir. You know, we're playing Dogmatika. It's the best card in the game, honestly, bro. I mean, it's like a +5. I mean, it just does so much for you, especially with Garura now. You can really, you know, extend your plays out. But this is going to send you Abkaloon. My theory on it is Jowgen is insane, but you kind of want some follow-up there in case that, I mean, Jowgen just loses to an Imperm, right? So you really need something that can back up Jowgen other than Punishment and Fate. It deals with monsters, but it doesn't deal with once they negate your Jowgen. So you have your Wenda as a backup plan, and I mean, you have to play through 2 Floodgates. It's really hard, you know. Generally, it's really hard to play through the 1, so, you know, just make it happen. Play 2 Prep, just for the Illusion, Magician Souls. It's just a spell card to activate. You know, you want to activate as many spell cards as possible. Just another one. And then, you know, getting souls in like later games with Sates is really good. You know, being able to send your Schism, send some of your dead spellbook cards. So Prep's a good card. Later addition in the build, but I think it's probably for the best. And then Instant Fusion is the last like just 1-of spell. So Instant Fusion, like I said, another spell card to activate. Summon Millennium Eyes. Millennium Eyes can turn himself into like an Artemis, which gives you your Maximus plays, and he also protects you from the Ash. So you activate Instant Fusion, and if that resolves, I mean, you activate Judgment, and like even if you think you have enough cards, and you can activate Instant Fusion before you activate Judgment, it's definitely what you want to do. And then for going second, we have issues going second, so we're gonna need to play some of those cards. Nadir helps with going second, you know. But you need a little bit more than that. So we play 3 Dark Ruler, more spells to activate, right? And then 3 Ultimate Slayer. Ultimate Slayer is great in this deck. Any deck that plays like Nadir targets, it's really good for. And you really just need like unanswerable answers. Yeah, honestly,
it's a wild card.
And the deck goes first really, really good. It just does not go second well. You got to be prepared to lose some of those game 1s and just side in. But these cards definitely help, and they answer more than 1 monster. And like Droplet. Good card you could potentially play, but honestly, I think those cards are just way better because you use too much of your hand for Droplet most of the time. Then for traps, just Punishment, Schism, self-explanatory. Search for the Ecclesia, summon Wenda. I mean, that's it, you know, but it's good. Onto the extra deck. We play a mixture of links, fusions. So we play 1 Artemis, 1 Almirage, 1 Secure Gardna. So these are kind of like your, you know, summon Blue Boy and then link into one of these. Generally, you'll go into Artemis. This allows you to knowledge. Generally, is going to be your 3rd spell if you have Blue Boy plus Secrets in your hand. So yeah, you're just going to want to summon her most of the time. But if you have Maximus and you don't really have anything else, you're going to want to go to Almirage into Secure Gardna. Almirage, you can banish her and then go into your Maximus pretty quickly. So yeah, that's the reason for those. This is a weird one, but if you play spellbooks, you know about it. 1 Crowley, the first Prophesier. So the card says when it's link summoned, choose 3 spellbooks, and your opponent randomly picks you one. Just pick your 3 power spellbooks. You know,
pick some pendulum.
Yeah, just pick good ones and just go. I mean, card's good. It's a good link too, and if you can keep it on the field, it lets you go into the Selene access code line easier. And then, like I said, Selene access code.
Yeah.
Any spellcaster deck that plays spells. I mean, it's just good. You know, you don't want to be caught lacking, not being able to kill.
And the only thing you caught lacking in is that you've had max rarity everything in the gold or access code.
Hey, it's a misprint access code, okay? It's common, dude. This shit's fire. Don't at me. Then we have Abkaloon, Construct, Wenda, also self-explanatory. Abkaloon, great send off of off a Nadir, get you into your Schism. Construct adds back Schism from the graveyard, so you don't neg any out of the hand. And then Winda is just Winda, man.
Yeah.
Card's good.
Card that people
keep
prayed would get banned, and it's not going to.
Keep playing it, guys. Keep playing it. They'll keep complaining, but they keep losing to it. Then you play 1 Titaniclad, 1 Garura, 1 Natis. These are all just Nadir. These are all Maximus. These are all Ultimate Slayers. They're just good cards. Titaniclad gets you into your, Dogmatika plays, and it's a really good card to send in the, going into late game, like turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Garura is +1. It makes Nadir like a +3, legitimately. And then Natis, we pop. It's good stuff, Then we play Millennium Eyes. It's just for the instant fusion. It's just a good card. Honestly, you have the space for it because you're kind of just playing like Nadir targets and stuff. So free spell, might as well play it. And then you have Omega and Totally. These are strictly for. You can activate Nadir with them. Probably not this guy, but the good thing about Omega, you add back your Winda if you want to keep playing, but they're also needed for your Ultimate Slayer. You just need some targets for those like Exceeds and Synchros. They come up. They really do come up. And then we'll go to side deck. So side deck, kind of a work in progress, but could be better probably. So 3 Alpha Master of Beast. You just need a body to do damage with. This answers boards really well. And like I said, just having 3K is just so big.
It can summon itself twice too, right?
Yeah, so you can summon it, activate effect, bounce stuff back, still have stuff on field, just summon it back again. Yeah, so Alpha. 3 evenly. Great card going second, tier boards can't really deal with it. If they don't have an Omni, which they generally don't now, due to like Chaos Ruler and everything being gone.
Right, and it gets around Spell Canceller.
Yeah, so like you can just clear their whole board, it's real good. 3 Cosmic Cyclone, pretty self-explanatory. You just don't like trap decks, so evenly Cosmic.
Also helps anyone's still trying to do Scythe combos.
Yeah, and additional spell, guys. Just saying, activate it. That's 1 on the 1 for Judgment. 3 Solemn Judgment. Just good going first card. Stops some of your like cards that you really lose to. And then 3 Rivalry of the Warlords. Only play spellcasters. So it's just Rivalry has won a couple events recently just on its own. So
gates are strong. You sit behind this in a Joug and looking pretty good.
Yeah, you don't have any issues going first, right? Like you really don't, but you want to give yourself as good of a chance as you can. So
right.
Do it.
Well, thanks for coming out today, man.
No problem, man.
Good job.
Thank you.